Hello, I'm by a lake here in British Columbia near Squamish. It's very beautiful, and yeah, right now we've just had a really huge full moon, and I wanted to, well, at this time, but at all times actually, I just wanted to share this really special poem that's come to me about the phases of the moon, and I offer the poem with great thanks to my colleague Nya Patronis, and Nya Patronis works with the Nityas. She's made a beautiful set of cards of the lunar phases, the lunation phases, in which every single day of the moon cycle has its own goddess, and it's a very feminine synthesis of some extraordinary tantric teachings around the phases of the moon. Anyway, a poem came out of this, and I'm going to share it with you now. So it's called 30 Nityas Dancing, because there are 30 of these phases of the moon. So this is sharing for everybody who notices that things change. And dancing it starts. And dancing in a circle with the phases of the moon, the faces of the feminine in every changing mood, every phase a goddess a new face, every facet of her power, every shadow shift and change. Dance together through the dark. Every night that passes, she is pulsing and alive, sister, mother, whore and priestess, daughter, grandmother and crone. She's alive to every season. She is change herself, every insight and delusion, all discoveries and dreams. Every passing mood and feeling, she is change herself. Waxing crescent, full and gibbous, in the dark and in the light, in the changing, shifting focus of the faces that she shows, she is all the beauty passing. She is age and she is growth. She is promise and regret. She is hidden and on show. She is darkness in the bright glow. She is light within the night. And every single phase that passes, every face of sister moon, is a goddess with a good name and a power to bestow. All her knowledge is a gift now that illumines us within when we see that mutability is the power that we hold if we lightly let the changes move through every night and day. To be guided by this moon dance sets us free to shift and change. And to know that in our changes we are constant, we are strong, we are power in our changes, we are many in our turns. We are 30 Nityas dancing in a circle, light and dark, showing every phase that passes, showing how to honour her. All the faces of the feminine are come to light our way to a deeper understanding of the changing worlds we are, many names and many aspects. Many powers and gifts to share. We are infinite variety, waxing, waning in the sky and in our hearts. So to learn the turning cycles and to feel the power shift. In the ebbs and flows and full tides, in the tears and laughing too. This is all the wisdom of her. This is every goddess here. This is 30 Nityas dancing as the moon grows fat and thin. This is 30 Nityas dancing through the phases of the moon. This is every girl and woman. This is every human here. This is every girl and woman in our dances with ourselves, with our blood and with our anger, with our tears and with our loves, with the doors that slam and plates that smash, the tempests and the storms, with our laughter until crying, with our tenderness and rage. We are all these things together when we step out of the cage of attempting to control the flow, to fix rigidity upon the changing faces of our femininity, to fix rigidity upon the changing faces of our humanity. Let us step into the freedom. Let the daughters be themselves. Let us celebrate the dancing of the phases of the moon. Let us see the many faces. Let us not believe the lie that rigidity is power and fixity is strength. For the 30 Nityas dancing in the skies are in ourselves, and the faces of the feminine are moving through our days of change and gracious shifting, so we do not break, we bend.